So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get unlimited picks and packs. But first of all, we need to head over to the objective tab to get yourself started. So it's really easy to do because EA have brought out this fantasy cup bonus. If you don't know how to do it, you just need to complete the cup objectives. And then all you have to do is rubber band and you get yourself extra packs. But that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the fantasy FC daily play. Now you can do this with a friend or you can do it in squad battles, rivals, whatever. You get all these packs back, plus an 84 plus on top, and if you complete the entire thing you get extra packs on top of it, right? But also we have on top of this the FC Cup bonus that I mentioned. Now if you do this every single day, not only do you get a pick, but you get an 81 times 2, and this is going to start you off on the grind. Now you can do this until the cup goes, and then EA will bring out other objectives. So starting off with our first pick that we get from basically playing the game, we get an 88, which won't happen to you, but if it does, you can go on. But an 83 and an 81. But let's have a word from today's sponsor first, and then we'll get into the grind. Time to upgrade your team. Head over to lootbar.gg. Best and most reliable place to buy coins. Don't forget to use code NANIC for 8% off on all your orders. Once they have made their way through, the coins will be delivered within the next 24 hours, and you will be ready to improve any of your team. Like I said, the link will be down in the description and the comment section. Use code NANIC for 8% off and improve your team today. So as a bonus, I actually have done the icon pick. I'm a little bit addicted to doing picks, so let's see what we get out of this, and then we'll get into the grind. Come on, EA! So you saw my icon pick, but let's have a look at what to do with this 88. So let's just say you got that 88 like I did. You can go ahead and put them into extra things. Now, we are looking to grind picks and packs. We are not looking to complete icon SBCs or anything like that, but you can definitely do that with this method. So heading over to the store, we're going to go ahead and open up the packs that we just got. For example, an 81 times 2 and etc. Now, every single pack has some sort of value in it and how you can grind and get yourself extra packs on top. So it looks like we got Ferran Torres. So we got two 82s, right? So straight away you can be like, well, what do I do with these two 82s? There are several things that we can do with them. I'm going to show you the first one, which is going to be with the 81 player pick. So with this 81 player pick, you only need one rare. The rest can be common. Now, the more you put into detail into this, the better off it's going to be for you in the long run. So what I mean by this, if you've not seen already, we're going to go ahead and put in upgrade cards. I'm not going to explain what upgrade cards are because I do it in every single video. But just to give you a quick breakdown, they're basically cards that you don't use for the Mixed League or the Premium Mixed League SBCs. So just don't use those leagues, and then you can basically put in every other league into this. So as you can see, as we're going through one by one, we are just popping in every other league that doesn't go into the League SBC to build a pick. Now we've got ourselves our rare. Now we know that one was from the Prem and the other one was from La Liga. So we can go ahead and pop Szoboszlai, for example, into that. And the other beautiful thing about these picks as well is you can basically carry on opening them even if you're unassigned. Now, if you don't know what unassigned means, it basically means when you have like nothing here. Like for example, this card here, we can't move him anywhere, but we can open up picks. Whereas packs, you have to discard or put them into an SBC first. So Szoboszlai has gone back in. We've got ourselves our first pick. We can have a look what it is. Then we get an 84, an 81, and 83. So we're going to go ahead and take this 84. And we are still unassigned as well. As you can see here, we've got two duplicate untradeable that we can't do nothing with. So we are going to go ahead and complete another 81 player pick. Now, if you don't have golds in your club, don't worry, I will have you covered a little bit on in this video. It is going to be a long video, but it is going to be a very deep dive on how to complete everything in terms of SBCs and that. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and put in all the commons from off leagues again. For example, Women's Premier League, and I'm going to go get that Ferran Torres and pop him back into this pick. So I'll be right back once that is done. And there we go. Ferran Torres has gone in, and everybody else you can see is an upgrade card or a non-league SBC card. Now, we got ourselves another pick, and we still have our 84 duplicate. So I'm going to show you what to do with this 84 after this pick. So we get ourselves another 84, an 83, or an 81. Now, two of these cards are League SBC cards if you want to use them, or two of them are upgrade cards for 83s and higher. For example, the 83 and 84. So if you're doing the MLS, he can go into that. But we are going to go ahead and take Lukaku because of the sake of the video, I don't want loads of duplicates. Now, we have ourselves an 84 duplicate. Now, you probably won't have duplicates if you have a lot of things in your club, but if you do, go ahead and look at the 84 times 5 or the 85 player pick. So we're going to have a look what we need for the 84 times 5. It's a team of the week and an 82, so we could go ahead and pop them into that if we have a team of the week already. Now, if you don't have any team of the week, you're going to work your way over to the upgrade tab, go ahead and complete the team of the week pick. I like this, but only do this if you need Team of the Weeks. If not, don't bother. Now we have an 85 plus pick, and I know this 85 plus pick needs to have 84s in it. But there is also another trick you can do with this SBC in particular, is go ahead and pop in any 84s you have. Of course, try and get rid of your duplicates if you have them. Don't worry if they're league cards or upgrade cards. It really doesn't matter with 84s because you don't need to use them. And for example, we're going to put our Luis Alberto in, and then we're going to pop in this one here. And as you can see, we've got 2 slots spare. These 2 slots spare, you can go ahead and pop in 83. So you can have an 84 rated team, but 2 cards underneath the rating. So let's say it's an 83 rated team you need. You can have 2 spaces for 82. An 82 overall, 2 spaces for an 81, etc., etc. Or the other way around, it could be an 88 rated team and you can have 2 87s. So you don't have to have the whole team as 84. So we've gone ahead and recycled our 84, as you can see there. And now we've got ourselves an 85 pick. Depending on what your club looks like, there are several things you can do. But with our first pick, of course, we get an 85 as a minimum, and we get an 88, an 89, and an 85, sorry, an 89. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this 89 because I already have a Les Malou. So this 89, we're going to go ahead and do the first step of this grind. Now, the reason why this grind works so well, and you can get 85s, 86, 87, 88, and 89s from your packs, as it were, we are going to go over to the SBC tab, and in this SBC tab, we're going to make our way over to the exchange. Now, I know a lot of YouTubers and people in general have covered this, even myself, but I don't think you guys understand how good this method is. So with our 89 Casemiro that we've just got, we can pop him into that. Like I say, you're not looking to build icon SBCs, you're not looking to build players, you are looking to keep getting all the player picks until your club's in a really, really healthy spot that you can complete any SBC it comes out. So we completed our 85 pick with the 84s we got. Of course, some of you guys might be a little bit further behind in steps, but just keep repeating those 2 steps that I showed you to do that. And then we can go ahead over to our 51 players pack. Now, this player pack is absolutely fantastic for getting picks in. So if you get yourself a walkout or anything like that out of it, for example, looks like we got a Saka or a Beth Mead, what you can do with this is she's 87. Now, with that player pack we got an 89 to put into this, 51 players. She can go straight back into the exchange to give us more players on top. And then we have all of these duplicates. So a little trick you can do with duplicates, of course, you can press X and square to see which ones are tradable in your club and which ones aren't. Send them up to the transfer list. Once you've done that, press right trigger or R2 to send them to your club to confirm it. And then all of your other cards, you're going to switch them one by pressing A or X. Now, the reason why you do this is when you go to most recent on an SBC, these are the first cards that come up. Now, like always, I break all of these cards down into League SBCs and into upgrades. And if you don't know what I mean by that, is every single card you see on the screen now is either an 83 upgrade or League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, etc. until we get ourselves a non-League SBC card. Now, it actually looks like in this pack, we do have one, luckily. We have one upgrade card. For example, this card here is a non-league card, so that can go into upgrades. So as you can see, we've gone ahead and swapped over every single one. Now, we have several things we can do with all of these players. First of all, we can go ahead and put in our Beth Mead into the exchange so we don't forget. She was 87 rated, and that's going to give us another 19 players back. So the Casemiro we got was 51. The Beth Mead inside that was 19. That's already 60 to 70 players back just from those 2 players alone in that pack, which can give you either an unlimited amount of picks that you want to do or an unlimited amount of packs in terms of getting your League SBCs done. So as you can see, that one has been put in. Beth Mead's been put into that. Now, we are going to make a way of what's into my favourites, and we are going to have a look at the League SBCs. Now, I've already completed Premier League and La Liga, so I can't put them into that. Bundesliga and Serie A, I can't put them into that. So what I'm thinking now is, well, I could do player picks. So what we're going to do is start from scratch, and then we are going to go ahead into our club. We're going to set this to gold and go to newest. And what's this going to do is every card that we just switched over is going to go ahead and pop them in. So we're going to get rid of all of our League SBC cards that are from the Premier League and from La Liga. And of course, our off-league cards that we use anyway, because we don't need them and they're only here to do SBC. So you can see here, we're just going through one by one. And that's our first pick done. Now, as we're doing picks, as you already know, when you're unassigned, you can keep opening the picks and you can keep updating your transfer list. So there you go. We've got 4 players back into our club. Press R2 or right trigger on your controller, and we can go ahead and open up our picks. See what we get out of this. We get 2 82s and an 81. I've already done La Liga and I've already done the Premier League as an SBC. So I'm going to take the upgrade card that we can use later on. And now we can do the same thing. You don't need to swap them over. Just take a little quick memory of what we need here. Go back to the SBC tab. go back in and go gold again and go newest, and you can keep doing this until you've got 83s left. Now those 83s, we know a couple of them can go into the player pick if we need them to, or we can go into the 83 times or 84 times 5, sorry, as we're getting our same here. And as you can see here, we're just popping in all these cards now, and we're going to go back and forth to refresh the list, and we've got a few more players. And then we're just going to keep doing that until we have all of them done. So I'm going to do this one more time, open up the pick, and then the next time I do it will be all the duplicates gone, and you'll see that as I completed the SBC. So again, a load more players into our club, leaves us with these ones you see on the screen now. We get another pick, we get an 84 rated player, and as you can see, from that Casemiro, we are getting a lot of picks already. So I'm going to go ahead and complete 1 or 2 more of these picks, and I'll be back. So that is another pick done with some other players in our club that we're not using for league SBCs. So you can see here we are building up slowly. We got rid of 2 more duplicates. Now we've only got these 7 left as our player pick again. And we get another 84 out of it. So again, that's helping us build up the other SBCs we need to do. So like I said, I'm just going to go complete these and I'll be back. So that is the last pick done. We've gone ahead and put in all the duplicates we had, apart from our 83s, which I'm going to show you where they go next. But again, we've got ourselves another pick. All of those can go in. Left our 3 83s. Now we've got ourselves this pick here, another 84 that we can go ahead and put into something else. So you can see here, these player picks are really good for getting 84 rated players to be able to do extra SBCs. Now, all of these 83s that we got, we are going to be doing is 84 times 5. And this is where the grind really starts. Now, I have a team of the week. So if you do need a team of the week and you're looking for one, go ahead and do the team of the week pick. But I actually got quite a few of these team of the weeks from this pack alone. So I'm going to go ahead and pop an 87 in, even though it is a bit overkill. But I don't want to put any other team of the weeks in, and we've got to get rid of all these 83s. So all of these 83s are gone now. As you can see here, the team of the week's gone in 83s. We only need an 82 rated team. So what I'm actually going to do is go back to my upgrade cards and just have a look what I have available and just start popping in a load of these. So I'm going to go complete this SBC, and like always, I'll be back once that is done. So there we go, that is complete. We've got a load of 80, 79s and much more. So we got ourselves an 84 times 5 now. Now you really want to be trying to get this 84 times 5 done first, because you get 3 of them every single day, and the chances of you getting an 85 or higher are much higher than any other thing. Yes, our 85 player pick, of course, is 100% guaranteed. But we still have our 19 player pack to open. But let's go ahead and open this 84 times 5. But first of all, go ahead and put those 383s back into our club, because we're always looking to recycle and never discard any cards. That's going to be your best way to keep this grind going. So an 84 times 5, let's see what we get. So we don't get a special card out of this. We're going to get a Danish CDM, so it's going to be Højbjerg. So, of course, I've gone ahead and jinxed myself and got myself 5 84s out of this. Typical. But now we've got ourselves 3 more 84s, and we're going to do the same trick of swapping these over. So we swap them all over so they're most recent, and that basically means we can now go ahead and pop them back into the 84 times 5 to keep the rating down, put them into a team of the week player pick, or we can go ahead and do this 85 player pick, which is exactly what I'm going to do again. So I'm going to go ahead and go gold, newest, and we're going to go ahead and pop in all these 84s that we have and get this SBC out the way and done. Now you're probably thinking, what do you do once you've done both those 85 player picks and they're not available anymore? Don't worry, I will get that covered, but let me go ahead and complete this SBC first. So again, we have got all these 84s and 83s. Let's say you're a little bit short and you don't have enough. Go ahead and keep doing those 81 plus player picks or some objectives in terms of gameplay, and you'll be able to get them done as well. So another 85 plus player pick. We get a team of the week, an 86 and an 88. So again, I'm going to go take the highest rated. You could argue the team of the week's probably more valuable, but we've gone for the 88 because we're going to pop that 88 into this exchange and get ourselves another 27 players back. So we're going to go ahead and put Kimmich into this. And like I say, this method isn't to try and get yourself any of the icon SBCs done or anything like that. You will eventually, you'll start getting duplicates of walkouts, etc. And you can start building your club up that way. We are just showing you the method in its rawity and basically going through step by step what you need to do. So now we've got ourselves 2 packs. If you remember, if we go back a little bit, we got Walkout Mead from the 51 players pack, which gave us 19 players. So she's going to be the first one or first pack we open, which is this 19 players pack here. Now, if our luck's in, we will get an 85. If it's not the end of the world. And it looks like it's going to be 83 Lacazette. So again, a couple 83s to go into the 84 times 5. So again, upgrade, League SBC, etc. as you break them all down. And we have 9 duplicates. So this is an 84 La Sommer. We got an upgrade card here, another League SBC card, another League SBC card, another League SBC card, and then an upgrade card. So I've done the same trick. I've switched them over one by one to get them into most recent. And we're going to go ahead and do another player pick. So you can already see how these player picks are starting to become so important in terms of the grind. And we haven't even got an 85 or higher out of these player picks just yet. But we are making our way slowly but steadily as we go through one by one. So I'm going to go ahead and complete that player pick, and I'll be back once that is done again. So there is another player pick done. We are putting in rares from League SBC cards as well, but don't forget I've already completed 2 of them, so I'm not too fussed. So all we have left now is this 84 Lasoma and an 81 player pick, and with this 81 player pick we get an 83, an 82, and 82. So of course we're going to take the highest rated card, and that leaves us with an 84 and an 83 as a duplicate. So again, we're going to go back to SBCs, and this time we are going to go ahead and do another 84 times 5. Now I'm lucky because I have Team of the Weeks in my club, but if you do need Team of the Weeks, as I've already mentioned, go ahead and basically pop them into the Team of the Week player pick and get that done. But like I said, I already have that, so I don't need to. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this SBC, and I'll be back once it's done again. So we have put the duplicates in, and we've got a lot of off-league cards again. And now we have another 84 times 5. Now, hopefully, I don't curse us, and you should get at least 185 out of this. If your pack luck is as bad as mine, you won't. That's just how it works in this game, unfortunately. But typically, when I'm not recording a video, I get loads of high-rated cards that can be exchanged. That's the system, as you can probably tell. So let's make our way over to this 84 times 5 and hope that our luck is in for an 85. So it's Brazilian, centre-back. It's going to be Marquinhos. I really thought it was going to be Thiago Silva. So it is also a double walkout as well. So there you go. So we got 2 87s out of this, plus whatever else is in this pack. So again, we got, there you go, perfect. 2 85s, 2 87s, and an 84. So straight away, we're going to go back to the exchange. And with those 2 85s and 2 87s, you can see here, quick maths, 7 14 plus 2 19s is 38. So we got ourselves at least over 50 odd players back from doing the 84 times 5. Nothing too crazy to go into any other SBC, but still good enough to give us the cards that we want in terms of being able to get more player picks done. So there's our first 85 into the exchange. And I'm just going to go and pop all those cards into respected exchange cards and be back once that's done. And Marquinhos is going in as the last one. So both our 87s have gone in and both of our 85s have gone into the exchange. And now from that one pack alone, we've got 4 extra packs that can at least give us 1 pick per pack without even considering getting a high rated card from any of these. So we are going to start off with the 19, which is going to be the 87s that I told you. We have got Chris Smalling to deal with first, which is probably going to have to be into the start of a Team of the Week picks. I don't really have anything else to put him in right now. You could argue the 84 times 5, but you guys probably won't have enough to do that. So we could have a look at any of these other ones like the Daily Challenge, and I might end up doing that instead. Popping them into the Daily Challenge and getting that done is a little bit overkill, but sometimes you just got to do that with one of your cards to get yourself extra packs back. So let me go ahead and complete that, and I'll be back once that's done. So Smalling's gone into this, and then we've gone a full Serie A team because we don't need to use the League SBC cards for anything else at the moment. So that's been recycled. We got an extra pack back from that as well. It's not the best pack in the world, but it is a pack at least. Now we can go ahead and open up this 19 players pack that we got from putting our Modric and our Marquinhos into. So 38 players altogether. Let's go ahead and open up the first pack. So here we go then. Like I say, sometimes you get special cards in, sometimes you get walkouts. We'll have to see if our luck's in. Doesn't look like it from what we saw there, but we'll have to see. So again, we've got all of these League SBC and upgrade cards, and then we've got all of these. So we've got another 84 that we need to sort out, an 81 League SBC card, League SBC card. So again, we're going to have to pop all these into picks. Apart from that 84, we need to decide where else that can go. So we are going to go ahead and do this. Like I said before, swap them one by one just to make sure that we get rid of any of the other cards. And then when we go to most recent, they are available. So let's go ahead and pop those 84s and duplicates into an SBC. So we have gone ahead and done another 84 times 5. It is our last one. And then after you've done all of those 85 player picks and all of the 84 times 5s, the only thing you have left to do really is to go ahead and start doing a Team of the Weeks. That's why I leave it till last, because then you can start building up Team of the Weeks for the next day when they refresh the new SBCs out. And when you need a Team of the Week requirement, you've got hundreds of them. You don't have to worry. But they're always last because of the reason of having so many other cards to do first. So we have got these 3 cards to deal with. So they are going to go into a player pick. Typically, they would go into a League SBC. But as you guys already know, and I've said several times, we've already done the Premier League and La Liga, so nothing to put them in. So I'm going to go ahead and do this last player pick. And then we have our 84 times 5. But as you can see so far, about 18 minutes of recording of this video, we've just had like an abundance of packs done. We've had a load of player picks to do. and we've not really touched in terms of buying any players at all. We've just been doing this organically from what we've had in our club, as well as doing other things. Now, don't forget, this did actually start from objectives. That's going to be your best way of doing this, and I haven't even opened up any of the bonus packs we got from the objectives. It was literally just a pick and the 81 times 2. I've got an 85 times 5 and etc., whatever they gave us. But here's our player pick, and let's see what we get out of this. 381, so we'll take the non-duplicate for the sake of the video. And now we can go ahead and open up our last 84 times 5. Bearing in mind, we've only opened one of the packs that we've got from the exchange. I had 0 exchange patches at the start of this video. We've got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and that's it so far. And we've got 2 84 times 5 to open up, 1 from the objective, 1 from the SBC. Looks like a team of the week, which is going to be really useful because that can go into a future SBC. And it is a high rated one here. As you can see here, I think she's 87 rated. Looks like an okay card. I'll never use her, so she can go in tomorrow's SBCs when they refresh. And let's see what else we have. So 384s here, or 484s. So again, there's the first situation that I mentioned. And the reason why we do the Team of the Week picks last is for that example alone. So we've got 2 84s, and you could argue, what do we put those 84s into? Well, this Team of the Week pick's the perfect example because you can see here we need an 82 rated team, but we need to have 2 84s or higher. So those 2 84s that we've just got can slot straight away into this SBC, this one here and this one here. And now we can go ahead and pop in a load of 81 or 80 rated players. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back once that's done. And as you can see, everybody else is 81 rated with these 2 84s. We also get a pack back from that, and we've got half of that done already. Now, all we need is 185, and the rest can be 83s, and we got ourselves another pack. We are going to go ahead and open up our 27 players pack. Again, putting our 2 duplicates back into our club, never forgetting. Now, this 27 players pack was from that Kimmage we got from the 85 plus player pick. So again, we haven't even got through any of these, and we're still building up packs as we go through. And we do get a special card out of this. It's going to be French centre-back. I already know who this is. But here's my point exactly. So with this, we can go ahead and pop her back into another exchange. So this is from one exchange. We can put her back into another one. And on top of that, we've got all of these cards to go into League SBCs, into player picks again. And then we have all of these cards on top to deal with in terms of duplicates. So she'll go back into an exchange, and then every single one of these players will go back into a player pick. And then we can basically go through the same system again. And as you can see, we're 21 minutes in, and we haven't even opened up any of the extra packs we've got. We're just going through one by one and getting ourselves all the players that we need to complete player picks, using those with our common sense to pick the high-rated ones, to then be able to go ahead and complete the next step, which is putting them into the exchange. And then with our exchange pack, for example, this pack you see right now, that 87 can then go straight back into another exchange to give us extra players on top. So, for example, an 87 rated player is another 19 players. So, from that 27 players, we got the 27 players into our club. Take away one of them, which was then going to be this 87, who's given us another 19 players back. And as you can see, that's already like 5, 6, 7 player picks. If we just wanted to put all the cards into player picks, not do the League SBCs or anything like that, and you start to build up your club in a really crazy way. Now, that's going to be the video. If you do want to join the Discord, the link is in the description. We do have a membership program which has got this in full depth, like basically how to do this from step 1, step 2. Long videos, non-edited, and you have 100% answer back to any of your questions. This is how I complete all the SBC. This is how I don't spend money on the game and how I don't spend coins on the game. And if you have any questions,